Hi, everyone. Welcome to Nursing 508, Fostering Resilience. So this is our first learning unit in this course. And again, I welcome you. And we're going to start off by, as we do in most of our courses, reviewing the syllabus, including your course calendar, grading rubrics, assignments, those kind of things. So I do ask that you read very thoroughly and very carefully the syllabus, and then you're going to sign off on that, and we'll see that in a minute. Then we're really going to begin to engage with the material being posted in this unit, and it's all related to building resiliency in healthcare providers. So resiliency has been defined in many different ways, but a simple definition is the ability to positively adapt to difficult and stressful situations. Building resilience in nurses can serve as a protective factor against the negative effects of stress. And we all know the negative effects of stress, burnout, anxiety, depression. But in nursing, building resilience can also improve patient outcomes. So we're going to go on to look at the practice of attitude breathing and 3 good things, as well as the research on building resiliency. We're going to end by starting our own 3 good things and attitude breathing practice. So the things that we learn in this course, like we'll be learning heart rate variability biofeedback next week, and I hope that everybody has already ordered and purchased and have received their sensor for heart rate variability biofeedback, because we will start that next week. But everything that we're learning about, we're practicing. And that is key for building resiliency, is to not just have that knowledge, but to experience it, to practice it. So you're going to understand the syllabus. If there's anything not clear, please let me know. If you're relatively new to our program starting this spring, you're going to make sure you're going to be able to maneuver around the Blackboard course site. You're going to look at the research along with survey data on job stress, burnout, resiliency in healthcare providers, and really look at, the question, why is a healthy, resilient nursing workforce an essential need for healthcare? And then you're going to start your practice of the 3 good things journal, and that will continue throughout the course. Please contact me with any questions. And you're watching this video right now, probably have already reviewed the course syllabus and signed off. And then our learning materials are in 2 different folders. The first one is the resiliency folder, and the second is the 3 good things folder. So at the end of this learning unit, you're going to complete the 3 good things journal. So our journal, I'm going to go into a little bit more detail in a minute, but because this is not a shortened unit, but because it's our first unit, I want you to complete the journal just once this week. So once means that you complete it one time, and your journal, the document, asks you for the 3 good things, but you're just going to do it one night this week. Going forward, you're going to submit 3 of the journals every week. So that means 3 times during the week, you're going to complete your 3 good things journal. So, and your discussion board. So you're watching this video, you've clicked on the syllabus, probably printed it out, saved it to your computer, whatever works for you, and you've completed the sign off. So let's look at the resilience learning activities first. And the first one is an updated Pulse of the Nation's Nurses survey, and it was done in 2022. So before you start reading, I want you to ask yourself 3 questions. Number 1, do you consider your work environment to be healthy and or positive? Yes or no? In the past year, have you experienced an incidence of bullying or incivility at your place of employment? And in the past year, have you experienced an incidence of violence at your place of employment? So now it's time to click on and compare your responses to those completed in the survey. There are going to be other questions that I think you're going to find very informative. And they're also reviewing previous surveys. It was done in 21 and it was done in previous years. And what are the changes? How are things changing according to all that has been going on and over the years? So they're trending this data as well. The next thing is seeing that we're starting with our heart rate variability biofeedback in learning unit number 2. I want to start you off with, and it's free, it's this a video course that HeartMath Institute most recently has put together, and it is 30 minutes altogether, just under 30 minutes altogether, and it's actually an excellent video. So there's 2 parts to it, so you just need to click on this site. It'll ask you to register, and what they ask for is your name and email, and then they're going to give you access to this video immediately. So this is an important one also in regards to answering your discussion board. So please make sure that you complete that 30-minute video course from HeartMath Institute, and I really think it gives you a wonderful introduction to HeartMath, not to heart rate variability biofeedback, but other techniques and heart coherence. The next is a short read from one of my favorite authors, and that's physician Dr. Rachel Naomi Raymond. Pearls of Wisdom is the reading, and it comes from her book that she published way back in 2000, My Grandfather's Blessings, Stories of Strength, Refuge, and Belonging. Now, Rachel Naomi Raymond has been a physician for many years, and she is the founder and director of the Institute for the Study of Health and Illness at Commonweal. She is one of the first holistic integrative medicine pioneers. And along with being an amazing physician and healer, she is a truly phenomenal storyteller. She herself suffered from Crohn's for more than 60 years, and her work truly is a unique blend of wisdom, strength, and viewpoints. And what's so interesting is she tells the story from the viewpoint of both a physician and a patient. And the next is a shorter video, and this is Dr. Lucy Hone, and she shares her loss, the ultimate loss, the loss of a child, what I consider, many people consider to be the ultimate loss, the loss of a child, but how she gets through her days after such a tragedy. So while it may be hard to view, she shares the 3 secrets of resilient people. And the last is an article, again, very brief. I found it interesting because, of course, the title is Building Resilience in Online Graduate Nursing Education, but it also gives us a nice intro to resilience in a short document. So coming back, those are our learning activities there, and then we have the 3 good things learning activities. So before we get there, let's just quick look at discussion board number 1, because this is going to really ask you about the HeartMath Institute 30-minute video. So pay special attention to it, and I ask you to please do what did they ask you within the video. And what they ask you, and you'll hear it, but you're going to respond as far as situations that tend to trigger stress and the stressful feelings, naming the feelings that you experience frequently, and 2 replacement feelings that you would like to experience instead. And then I want you to share briefly about your experience with attitude breathing and how you defined resilience and what techniques you currently use. So it's going to be a 5-part answer, and you'll understand the questions better as you do the 2-part video found within the resilience learning activities. So that's discussion board 1. Let's get on to the 3 good things folder of learning activities. And in it, you find the video by Brian Sexton, Dr. Brian Sexton at Duke University, and it gives you a nice synopsis, a nice summary of what the 3 good things are. Then you're going to read through the article that gives you a little bit more about the 3 good things, and especially in building resilience and improving well-being. And there is another video. It is longer. I realize that your time is limited as professional nurses, but I ask you to give it a good try and try to get through as much as you can because it is very informative. He supports what he's saying with the literature, with good solid research about the 3 good things, and even comparing between 3 good things and some antidepressants. And what does the literature show? What does the evidence support? So you can start around the 7:20 mark. So that's going to cut a little bit off. But I ask that you start viewing it, at least start viewing it, and see if you can't find the time to watch the whole video. The last thing within is related to what you're going to be doing every week, and that's your 3 good things journal. So for unit 1, it's going to be a little bit less than usual as far as you're only going to be doing it once this week. But here's the grading rubric. You find it within the assignment tabs, but I also put it here. And you'll see that your grade for the 3 good things journal every week is, did you meet expectations? You get 20. If you didn't do it, you get 0. So you can read through that, but let's look at what the document is. So when you click on that link, you're going to see the 3 good things journal. And when you submit your document, that goes directly to me. So your peers are not looking at your 3 good things journal, but I am looking at it to make sure it's done and kind of correlating some information from it. So your name, so my name is Judy. Today's date, we'll put here. On a scale of 1 to 5, how are you feeling today? I'm feeling 4. The sky was blue. I went for a walk. I pushed myself as it was cold out and I really didn't want to go. That might be as simple as it is. You're saying good thing number 1, what went well today? The sky was blue after so many days of gray. What was your role in making it happen? Well, I had to push myself. It was pretty darn cold out, but I pushed myself with that sun. So one word, say how it made you feel. Admiration probably wouldn't be that. Enjoyment. I enjoyed that walk. Then once you finish with 1, you're going to see 3 good things number 2. What's another good thing that happened? I'm going to write that whatever. And 1 word. How did I feel after this? Now remember, you're going to put your role within it too. So I felt cheerfulness. And good thing number 3, what happened? So once you finish that, you're going to say, yeah, I want an email receipt of my responses just to make sure I've submitted it. Maybe you don't, and you click the submit button. Again, that goes directly to me. And if you click that other button off, you also get a copy. So that's it for the Three Good Things journal. And every week I'm going to be giving you a different journal for Unit 2, journal for Unit 3. The one thing is you're doing it. So this week you're only doing one night of practice. One night, if you're laying down in bed, you're going to ask yourself, what were three good things and my role in that? And you can write them down in a little journal next to your bed. You can, and then come to this journal at a different point and add them. You can do it over your phone, whatever you feel more comfortable with. After this week, you're going to be doing it on 3 different occasions, so 3 different evenings. So that is and that's going to be a practice that we do all through this course. So we've gone over the discussion board, and that's it for this week. I'm not using that other article that you just saw quickly show up on the screen. So that's it, and thank you.